I'd like you to grab your small trigger ball. Now this can be a tennis ball, that would be a very gentle version, or a lacrosse ball, or they make specific balls for trigger work, which our goal is to massage fascia that's tight to release and dissipate muscles that have gotten into knots. So you're going to take that ball, put it under your foot. You can stand by a wall and you're going to roll out each foot one at a time. So stand by a wall and you'll notice as you're working into the foot areas that you're tight. Maybe it's your arch, maybe it's the ball of the foot, maybe it's the heel. Depending on your posture, most likely if you sway back, the outer edge of the foot is a little tenderer than the inner edge. And with our kyphotic, lordotic, and lordosis, because of the pronation, we're going to see the inner edge is tenderer. As you're doing this, you can be as aggressive as you can tolerate because you want to get into that foot so that you have better proprioception as we start to balance and move through space. So let's go ahead and switch sides, rolling out that other foot. And this feels so nice. And if you're fatigued from being up, feel free to sit down as you're doing this. You don't have to be standing, whatever you'd prefer. Our next exercise is standing, so you're going to have to make your way to a wall, but we have about 30 seconds. So be where you are, getting into those feet, warming them up before we begin our standing work. So we're going to do a nice pec minor and anterior delta opener as well as a little upper back strength next. So that ball can be set to the side and you're going to bring your back against a wall. So you may have to, in my case, I removed a couple pictures to do this, but hopefully you have a little wall space where your back can rest against the wall and you can bring your arms up to a high diamond. So a high diamond above you. Bring your arms up and see if you can get your arms into the wall. So the backs of the shoulders. You may have to walk your feet forward a bit, but see if you can get the upper back, the mid back to press into the wall. From here, slowly, one arm at a time, we're going to pull one arm down so that the elbow pulls all the way into the side body. So it bends, pulls in, and then goes back up. So it looks like this, slowly pulls into the side of the body, and then it comes down. So as you're doing that, watch out for the shoulders. Keep them plugged down. Exhale to pull down. So it mimics a lat pull down. If you were holding a bar and you were pulling it down, it would be the same motion. So you're getting the same muscles that recruit in a lat pull down here. But you're having to keep that imprint and not over-recruit those overactive pec muscles. This can get very tiring. Hang in there. You got a little longer to go. So staying on that same side, and then we'll switch in 10 seconds here. One arm is imprinting, the other is moving. Go ahead and switch sides. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, pull. And it's slow. Inhale as that arm comes up, pelvis pulls down in opposition. Exhale, inner thighs pull back to the wall to bring you onto your feet, helping you find those inner thighs and that lower pelvic floor. Another minute here. If you need to take a little forward fold of your upper back, you can keep your tailbone, your sacrum area connected to the wall, and you can fold your upper body forward just for a release. If not, you got another minute here. Keep going. Keep working that upper back strength. Nobody wants rounding in the front of the shoulders and to look like they're slouching or slumping. Roll those shoulders back. Fight to imprint the entire upper back into the wall, the backs of the arms. You're really pushing the shoulder blades into the wall, building that strength. 30 more seconds here. Low abs are lifting in and up. You hear that breath. Focus is up a little higher than eye level. Soft bend in the knees, not locking out. Each inhale as that arm raises up, imagine me pulling your pelvis to the floor. Your obliques get longer. Each exhale, you pull your inner thighs towards the wall, bringing you solidly onto those feet. 5 more seconds. Hang in there. 3, good, 2, and 1. All right. Take your second to lightest loop band around your wrists. And we're going to step in the frontal plane, which is side to side, boom, side to side. And as you're doing that, you're going to step to your knee flexion. Pull out on the band like so. You're going to step and find knee flexion. So step to the side, find knee flexion, hold knee flexion. You can always do this by a wall bar or counter for your safety. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Step to the other side. Find the balance. Hold. Inhale 1. Breathe. Reach the arms forward. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Make sure your pelvis is back if you have sway back or flat back. Exhale 2. Toes are pointed. Inhale. Good. Second time on the first side. Travel through space. Find the balance immediately. Soft bend in the supporting knee. Inhale 1. Breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Hold it. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. And last time, step to balance. Hold. Inhale 1. Breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Great. So from here, we're going to come over to the wall for a stretch, okay? So you're going to bring your arm onto the wall for a pec stretch. You'll twist away from that arm, so place it against the wall, and then twist away to open up your pec major. Soft bend in your knees, lift of the chin, hold it here. Inhale. And exhale, twisting a little farther away from the arm. Good. Inhale. And exhale, twist. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Switch sides, setting up on the second side. So start with the arm in a T and then twist away from that arm. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Turn and face the wall, bringing both hands on the wall, chest height. Get very close to the wall. Almost your chest should almost be touching it. And now step one leg back so you're in a lunge. Push your pelvis forward, and you'll notice a stretch in your calves of your back leg. So if you need to widen the stance to feel the back leg's calf, you can widen that lunge. Push that pelvis forward. Keep your focus up. Keep your abs in. We'll be here for a minute. If at any point you need to come sit down and relax, get some water, do that. Be where you are right now. But the calves tend to be a major issue for flat back and sway back, and they can limit mobility. They can also be pulled pretty easily because of their overactivity. So it's great to stretch them out if you have these postures. And KLP and LP, you can benefit from it as well due to the type of training we have to do to combat ALS. So breathe here. Couple more breaths. All this balance work, you definitely want to stretch the calves after. Take a nice inhale, stepping forward. Exhale, step the other leg back. Driving the pelvis forward. So as you get more familiar with YouniquelyFit's programs, you'll recognize that when we're doing a postural stretch, and postural stretch means due to your skeletal structure, these muscles will constantly be tight until you learn to strengthen the other muscles that are not firing. So calves are a posturally tight muscle for sway back and flat back. So breathe here, inhaling and exhaling deeper into that posture. Inhale and exhale. And you can always take the hands to the hips. You don't have to have the hands against the wall. No need to strain the upper body if it is. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Last breath here, inhale and exhale, stepping forward. Great job.